Who would you say was your worst boyfriend in bed? You don't have to name names. You're gonna say if it's your type or not. How about Levi Rosman? I wanted to give you this rose to thank you for meeting me.
Oh, they're beautiful. This is the nicest thing I've ever got.
Is this your first date in a while?
Yeah, I don't really go on dates very often. I really like what you did with the place.
Thank you. I like to start with a little bit of small talk because my therapist says that sometimes it's good to like lead into a conversation, you know?
Yeah.
So I have like a few questions planned for you just to like get to know you, like just so we can like show the vibe and like just get to know you better.
Yeah.
So what's your deepest fear in life?
It used to be dying, but now I'm not really afraid of that. I think it's just aging because as a woman in the industry, we all have kind of a timetable, and it feels like once you lose your looks, your career is going to be impacted. That's a very politically correct answer. I feel like I'm on an interview right now.
Oh, okay. Who would you say was your worst boyfriend in bed? You don't have to name names.
To be honest, I don't think most men are good in bed, so like who was good in bed is more the question.
You've never been with someone who's good in bed?
I've been with like maybe 2 people who were genuinely good at, no, honestly, yeah, 2 people who I genuinely thought were good in bed. The rest, you kind of just fake it till you make it, like most things in life. Do you think you're good in bed? You don't really give off like the, you know, super
Vibes.
kink god type
Vibes.
of vibe. Yeah.
Even in the shirt?
Yeah, like.
I really like wore this for you.
Yeah, no, it's nice. It reminds me of like a Spanish wedding or something.
I was going for like pirate, like I.
Oh, okay. Well, we have a bird, so I guess that's cool.
Do you have friends?
I have my sister. She's my best friend, and my sister and I have some friends that we share in common sometimes.
So you don't have friends?
I have friends. They're just, you know,
Birds.
all over the world and stuff. So yeah, not really in LA.
Are these like real people who we could talk to, or are these like fake people? Do you pay on your dates?
Recently, yes.
Who are
which
you
is
dating?
Okay. Again, like if they check the boxes and they're charismatic and they're funny and they're nice and I can learn from them, I don't mind, especially if I'm the one who I know is making more. But it's also nice to have like, you know, a big guy like pick you up and use his credit card.
I'm gonna name people and you're gonna say if it's your type or not. Because I kind of want to get like a better
This will be a
view
fun game.
of this. Johnny Depp.
No, he's kind of old for me.
Okay, how about Jack Harlow?
Absolutely not. I do
No?
not like, no, first of all, rappers, I just feel like I would struggle to have things in common. I don't want to call him cringe, but I just feel like it would be a bit cringe.
How about Levi Rosman?
Absolutely not.
He plays chess?
The antithesis of my type.
Okay.
But I'd take him in a boxing fight.
So you have to give me like some guidance here.
They need a very good personality. Mm-hmm. They do need to be tall. And they just need to be charismatic and witty. And I need to be able to learn something from them.
It sounds like you're describing Barack Obama, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Barack Obama would have been a great boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't think I could date a politician though, because I think I'd get them in trouble.
I like people who are like very bad at socializing and...
Do you think I'm bad at socializing?
Well, you don't have a lot of friends.
I have friends. They're just...
Imaginary?
They're just all over the place. Oh, you filled this to the top. This is foul. I'm not taking this entire thing. It's the most disgusting thing I've ever had.
Are you on a dating app?
I have Raya.
You have Raya.
Yeah, I'm not proud of it. I really want to troll people. Like...
Have you seen a celebrity on Raya?
I've seen many of them. And
Can you name one?
Bad Bunny is on there, but he didn't match with me, so it doesn't.
So you don't like chess players?
I don't think I'm very attracted to chess players because usually they're not the most sociable, charismatic people. But I think the chess players in this house are very charismatic.
Who do you like least in this house?
That's a good question. Honestly, everyone's kind of psycho in their own way, so I can't really pick and choose.
That's a very bad answer, actually. You should try again.
Okay, I'll try again. Who do I like least?
Was it me?
No.
Okay.
I think I like your company.
Thank you. That's very nice of you. Not many people say that.
No, I genuinely, you're very intimidating in this shirt while you're biting into a lemon, but I think you'll have a lot of strong suits, and I think you're gonna do really well in the next couple years.
Thank you. How much money do you make?
Honestly, I lose so much of it in taxes that I don't really know how much I get to keep by the end of the year. Do you usually ask your dates about their finances?
Yes.
Is it something you look for in people?
I think so. I think most people do.
Do you think you're attracted to people who have more money or are just more successful?
I like people who have less money. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. I'm intimidated by strong women.
Oh, are you intimidated by me?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really? You definitely have crazy eyes.
Oh.
So I've been purposely not looking
3,
away so I could win this game.
4, 5.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah,
looking at her. But
Oh.
I think you're beautiful. Your eye contact just really scares me.
Are you into handcuffs?
Not as much anymore.
What happened?
Well, I feel like everyone thinks it's edgy and cool to be into that stuff, and then sometimes after long enough, you want some cuddles and you want some back rubs and you just want to feel love.
I like it when people tell me I'm good at chess.
Please tell me you're kidding.
I am not kidding.
You actually like when people talk about chess in bed?
Yes,
If
100%.
a man brought up chess in bed, I would just throw up on them.
No, when they tell you you're good at chess or like compliment a move you made in a game.
That turns you on, I guess.
Yeah.
But you genuinely like getting better and studying chess.
Yeah, it's why I beat you. Have you ever peed yourself?
Peeing myself is something that I struggle with a lot, and people think it's funny.
I'm sorry, you struggle with it a lot?
It's only when I go out and I drink a lot, and I actually learned that it's a lot more common in females. But sometimes when I get a little too faded and I have to throw up, I have this thing that I can't control where I throw up and piss myself at the same time. But it's gotten better. And then my roommate started buying me diapers as a joke. But then one night I actually used them and it wasn't a joke anymore. Okay. By the way, by the time I finish this rose, this date is over.
Is this Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
Do you think there'll be a second date?
That's a good question. I usually completely avoid confrontation and just don't really reach out for the second date, but we can.
So if I asked for a second
maybe
date,
if you didn't beat me in the chess tournament, I would give you a second date.
Okay, I mean that's cool, I guess. I mean, like my whole life I've been rejected by people, so I
really?
I guess I'm okay with that.
We'll accept you.
Would you want me to live with you?
I actually think you would make a very good roommate. Also, I'm very congested. I promise I haven't been crying. I just got really congested from the air conditioning.
Okay. I make people emotional.
Jules made me cry.
But I like women who scare me.
I don't think you do.
I think I might subconsciously.
Well, I had a great time on our date.
I did too.
I'm gonna try to finish this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go home now.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. See you later.
See you later.